And there is a superhero among us in Casper. Instead of a Batmobile, he has a 1972 yellow Corvette. But like Batman, he quietly does good deeds around the city without fanfare. The press has had a tough time reaching him. He is Santa Claus. And after causing a stir on social media, I tried to track him down. Hundreds around Casper have been asking, just who is the slick Santa in the yellow Corvette? Found a little bit more information. He did not contact the press. This is him right here. Santa, how are you?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. And what's the importance of the CDC?
CDC is a great place. Christmas is a great time, and it's all about putting a smile on somebody's face and sharing the love.
He wanted to blast out all of the amazing things that the CDC was doing. So he gave me no new additional information besides for the fact that he's been doing this for a number of years. But he wants people to be aware of the amazing work that CDC is all about. And he wants to make that the focus. That is the focus of Christmas. It's never about the individual. And Santa does this anonymously because he's focused on Christmas and he's focused on kids. And for K2 News, I'm Dodge Landesman. And the budgetary and legislative sessions are coming up in Cheyenne. In addition to the budget, there's another hot button issue, one advocates have been fighting for almost a decade. They aim to repeal the death penalty, which, after getting a Republican state representative to co-sponsor, seems to be getting momentum. However, some political players feel the law should be kept to punish those who commit heinous crimes.
The reality is that if those funds aren't being spent for those prosecutions, then that's the change that needs to be made.
Dodge, you're new to Wyoming.
Brand new.
We just went outside a short while ago. That wind is howling out there today.
Oof. Gonna have to get used to it, but I love it. You know, I could go windsurfing eventually. I think I could get used to this whole scene. So I'm pretty excited.
Once it hits 60-mile-per-hour winds, we'll all be windsurfing. Ryan?
Massachusetts Governor Charlie Baker became the first sitting governor to visit the Islamic Society of Boston's Cultural Center, the largest mosque in New England. Baker attended a prayer service and met with leaders of the mosque. Baker reflected on his visit, saying, quote, "The vast majority of people that I talk to in communities of faith, the languages are different, the stories are different, but the meaning is the same." He was shot and killed in the middle of closing up shop at his gas station. As you can see, he was a beloved member of the community. There is a burgeoning cultural movement, a burgeoning music scene emerging within the city. From KVIA in Ciudad Juarez, I'm Dodge Landesman. During his speech, the congressman addressed on a whole host of issues, from health care to criminal justice reform, as well as immigration.
Common goals, the common cause, and the common ground upon which we stand. Before you're a Republican or a Democrat, from a big city or a small town, you are an American and my fellow human being.
From Manchester, New Hampshire, I'm Dodge Landesman. Back to you.
What does the Senate poll show about the electorate in Nevada? Dean Heller's at 48%, Jackie Rosen 41%, so there's been a little bit of a flip, which is kind of interesting. What would you say about that?
Like a lot of people are
And it says that both candidates are polarizing figures in their own way. How so? I mean, it's interesting to kind of see Heller's shift, who was originally quite anti-Trump, but now has kind of changed his tune.